I let my boyfriend's ex rent my house at an incredibly low price because of their 5 kids, but she's ungrateful, so now I want to send them to the streets. My boyfriend, 42M, and I, 36F, have been together for 7 years. We have both been married and divorced before, and we both prefer to be financially independent of each other, so we keep things fairly separate. What's mine is mine, and what's his is his. I'm child-free, have worked my way up in my field, and am comfortable financially. My boyfriend, on the other hand, doesn't earn as much as I do, and he pays a significant amount of child support and contributes to all of his 5 kids' after-school activities, as he should. Our current living arrangement is that I pay all our household bills, loans, and food, while he looks after his kids and contributes what he can to our household. 5 years ago, I bought a home for us, going so far as to purchase a home that would suit his kids to make them feel comfortable when they came over and stayed with us. This caused a lot of drama, as his ex felt that I was trying to buy the children, and in her words, she only got the house to rub in how much better she thinks she is. I have always kept my distance from his ex. It was a messy divorce for them, which she blamed on me, even though I didn't meet my partner until they had been separated for nearly a year. She has a history of domestic violence towards him, and my presence only makes it worse. 18 months ago, I got a great job opportunity, which would mean we needed to relocate 12 hours away from our current home. After discussions between my boyfriend and me, and my boyfriend and his ex, we agreed that we would make the move for my job. We decided to rent my house to his ex at an incredibly discounted rate with the agreement that this arrangement would last for 2 years. Recently, my work circumstances have changed, and we have relocated back to our hometown. My boyfriend and I have found a small rental in the meantime. However, since coming home, his ex has become more aggressive, particularly towards me. She has told my partner that the children have always hated me and were only nice because of him, but they don't ever want to see me again. She has accused me of trying to buy the kids' love, making her look like a bad mother, and essentially being the root of all evil. All of that is whatever to me. I do love the kids in my own way. However, I would hate to make them choose or feel uncomfortable by being around me. So, we are making sure that my boyfriend spends as much time as possible with the kids, attends any sports or school events without me, and when I'm away for work, they come to our house. I've suggested therapy or counseling, but the ex won't hear it, making it sound like I'm calling her a bad mother for suggesting it. The 2 years are ending, and I want my house back. The issue, I guess if you can call it an issue, is that the ex is saying that if I'm fortunate enough to pay for a rental and pay a mortgage now, I should let her and the kids stay in the house. Since the kids now hate me, it would be a waste of space for just my boyfriend and me. This situation is also leading to the kids telling my partner that they hate me even more for kicking them and their mother out of their home. My boyfriend is very torn on the matter, he just wants his kids to be safe and happy. Relevant comment. What are you getting out of this relationship really? Because this isn't going to end, it will just get worse. Why are you financially supporting this guy who won't stand up for you? You claim he's working hard for both you and the kids, but it doesn't seem that way. He has been letting his ex call all the shots in your relationship. Who are you in a relationship with, him or his ex? You really don't need any of this. Once they're gone from your life, you'll feel a lot better. You're fighting a losing battle with your boyfriend never standing up for himself and calling out his ex for parental alienation and other things going on. Don't you deserve better than this? You earn a ton of money, so enjoy your life, and stop worrying about kids who will continue to hate you. Trust me, this is only going to get worse. She's teaching them to be entitled to things that aren't theirs yet treating the person they owe like crap. Therapy won't help when their mom is whispering in their ears. They'll demand your money for college, weddings, down payments for their homes, baby-related stuff like baby showers, baby products, fertility treatments, and whatever else, all while treating you like crap every step of the way, and your boyfriend will cave under every demand, with the ex egging it all on. Kick them all out and be free of them all. I want a loving and healthy relationship. As mentioned above, there are lots of complexities in a relationship that can't fit into a post, but I can safely say that I have a rich and fulfilling relationship. Everything written above may come off as I finance everything, which isn't wrong, but I can, and that's a choice I have made. I have only one living family member and no children, so I am happy to help out my partner. I agree with some of the comments here that it was a terrible idea to rent to her in the first place, and I was truly naive thinking it would be appreciated by her. Honestly, if I could kick myself, I absolutely would. After some deep discussions and thought, we will be asking her to leave the house. We have a lease and an agent in place, so they will handle that side of it, and my boyfriend understands the fallout. I just feel guilt towards the children. None of this is their fault. Update 1. I've had some messages for an update on my original post, and ultimately, I wasn't the jerk, but I was definitely the moron. After reading a lot of comments on my original post, I decided that while, yes, I wanted my house back, I also didn't really love the idea of living in the house the nasty woman had lived in for longer than I. It didn't feel like my home anymore, and I really wanted my home to feel like my home, so I decided to sell. I spoke with my boyfriend, and he was really non-committal on the situation but said it was my decision. I gave the ex the option to stay in the home, and I would sell it as an investment property with a tenant, or she could move out. She went with going absolutely batcrap crazy and decided to out hers and my boyfriend's reignited emotional love affair. As it turns out, since my boyfriend and I have returned to our hometown, and I still have to leave town frequently for work, they had gotten close again. The ex sent me a mountain load of screenshots of steamy messages and pictures between the two of them, along with long-winded messages of them whinging about me, suggesting that maybe I would just let them have the house if me and my boyfriend separated since I wouldn't need all that space. I obviously confronted my boyfriend, and he looked incredibly panicked, but admitted it was all true. He said that it was more of an emotional relationship and had not turned physical. He was very sorry, embarrassed, and explained that he was leaning on her for comfort because I was away a lot. He also missed his kids, and he felt emasculated by me a lot of the time. There are plenty of other reasons and excuses not even worth mentioning, and yes, it was all about the money. The main theme of the messages boiled down to money, because I earned more and had more disposable income, also didn't have 5 kids, but whose fault is that? And what they both failed to see is that I work away 3 weeks a month for 12 hours a day to earn said money. Needless to say, I am now single. I have kicked him and her out and placed a house on the market for sale. I have just put an offer on a cute little townhouse on the beach, and I've added back the dating apps tonight after a few wines, and I thought it was a good time to let Reddit know that most of you were right on my original post. Life isn't great, but I'm sure it'll be again one day. Edit. I've been trying really hard to stay as oblivious as possible to their situation. Not really for them, but for the kids. Despite what happened between me and their parents, I was a big part of their lives for years, and I do worry that they are now in an unsafe or unstable living situation due to their parents' stupidity and selfishness, so that part hurts to dwell on. Unfortunately, we live in a small town, so I do hear and see things. I was at the local market during the week and recognized one of the kids from a distance and hid. Sure enough, my ex was with her, so my assumption is they are together. It didn't really hurt to see them. It was like watching two people be so stupid but knowing they are too stupid to see it.